Two things you have to separate. I mean, there's the Chinese people, which is, more than 1 billion people, and then there's the Chinese Communist Party. So they're great at stealing our IP, stealing our ideas. They're not great at innovation in general, and we as a country are going to win a Cold War economically by really focusing on innovation. Would not support a federal law, on the record for that, would not sign in a federal abortion ban, and absolutely it belongs to the states. I mean, what would fly in New York would never fly in North Dakota. I believe the climate is changing, and I believe that that the human activity affects it. But if you think that CO2 is the problem, then focus on CO2 and focus on innovation. First Lady Catherine has been courageous. She struggled with addiction for more than 2 decades and found recovery 21 years ago. But then lived in shame and didn't talk about her addiction. And then when we got into office and she said, hey, I've got to become a face and voice of recovery. And she courageously just came out and said, hey, here I am. And we know that addiction touches, almost every family, every community, and every company in the nation. Certainly no one would ever want to see a child injured and they're caught in this, political mess. But I would have to say that when we look at the limited requirements of what the president is supposed to do in the federal government, national security is outlined as one of those things. And national security includes border security. And right now, I just feel like this administration has completely abdicated their role. The fact that people are just choosing to cross wherever they want to cross, really makes no sense to me.